Hey, what's up, guys? This is my second video of the day. The first one was to show support of Puerto Rico and everybody over there, so this one is going to be a little different. I just got some more stuff in today that I ordered, but this time instead of goodies for the car, it is goodies for the shop, and it is from Eastwood. So let's go to this. So the bead roller, as I was saying before I veered myself, I had a little squirrel moment. So this bead roller, I didn't do my research. I got a manual bead roller. After I pay for the thing, and it's already on its way for shipping and all this other stuff, I started watching videos, and I saw that for the most part you will need 2 people to try to mess with this thing. And the people that do like designs and, you know, cool stuff with the bead rollers, they're all motorized bead rollers that all you do is you have your little pedal, you hit that little pedal, and it starts bead rolling. So that being said, I ordered another one with the motor, the stand, and everything. I don't think it comes with any dies, so I'm gonna have to order some dies. I'm gonna wait till it gets here first, because if I could use these dies, I'll just keep this one. This one was only $100 and something. I'll just keep it for a backup just in case. But let's open it up. See what we got here. I'm so excited. I mean, I could start bead rolling now and really not even miss a beat. Okay, so this is not the bead roller. I was mistaken. So this is let's take it out of the bag. This is so to form lines, brake lines, fuel lines, R lines, whatever. This is just a hand former. You put the line there, you hold it and turn it by hand, whichever way you want. It's a lot of times it's a lot easier depending on the position where you're at. If you're underneath a vehicle or whatever, that's what that is. It's actually nice and sturdy. You see how thick the handles are. I think this is gonna be nice to have. Another thing that I've been wanting for a while, so I've always wanted a let me get my trusty little cheapo Dale Earnhardt knife. Another thing that I've wanted for a long time is a set of dies, of dies to do like hole punches or whatever you want to call it, to, you know, the hole dies or whatever, for like on the roll cages. Whenever you have a tube right here to tie in the body to the cage, you just get a flat piece of sheet metal, and then you just die it, you punch whatever you want to call it. Hold on, let me see. Punch flare die, punch flare die, they call this one. But so this one I took because instead of having to get like different hole saws for this, I don't need a hole saw with this one. So I gotta lubricate this one, but what this one does is I drill a hole big enough to fit the screw, this bolt through, and whenever I start pressing this, these little corners, jaws, or whatever you want to call it, this punches through the metal. It makes a perfect circle, and then this part together with this part right here forms a perfect die. Dimple dies. Okay, that's the name of it. It forms a perfect dimple die. So but like I said, you don't need a separate. Let me put it here to see if you guys can see it better. You don't need a separate hole saw for it. So you have this, punch your hole, and at the same time you already have your bolt through everything. It's like a sandwich or whatever. Boom, it punches once, punches a hole. As soon as it punches a hole, you keep pressing it, and it punches the and it forms the die. So that's pretty cool. This one is a 2-inch. There was 4. I only bought 3. That's fine. I mean, well, they gave me a voucher for wine, even though I don't drink wine. I mean, so I got a 2, 2.5, and a 1.5. Let me see how small this 1.5 is. I should have maybe got me the 1-inch, which is the only one that was left. But to be honest, it's fine. I mean, a 1-inch, 1.5 is still pretty big. Yeah, I probably should have gotten that 1-inch, which is a lot smaller, to do a lot more intricate stuff. Sorry, I'm over here with one hand and it's kind of kicking me in the butt. All right, let's put that one aside. Let's see. Let's put this one how it goes. I gotta grease all that stuff up with like this one just decides to come out. It's got the instructions on it. But alright, I'm back after that blooper. I put everything back on the box. I'll put everything away though a little bit better later. But anyway, the very next thing I got, it was the electric shears. I know a lot of you are gonna be like, oh, you should have just got that at Harbor Freight, whatever. I saw it there. It was still cheap, pretty inexpensive. It was like $37, whatever. It's still Eastwood, so you know, I could have done better with like 16 gauge something, but I mean, it is what it is. I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of use out of it. So there that is. Let's see if I could close this broken up box now. I messed it up. Okay, so go on to the next one. Where did I leave? Of course, I would leave the knife in this other box. Did I? Or did I? Yeah. Alright. This has been interesting. I'm just gonna leave this box here. Alright, let me cut it open. Open it up here. And this, as I thought, I already saw, is my fender roller. So, there you go. To roll fenders. I don't know what this, let me see. Okay, this is the little handle, adjusting screw, and this is the actual fender roller. That's the part you bolt onto the hub, and that's the little roller right there. I will be using that on this project, especially for the rear fenders. The front, I don't think I need to do anything to, but we will see. So that being said, that's it on that one. Put it to the side. And so obviously it leaves me with this one, which should be the bead roller, which I told the lady I was gonna send it back, and I messed up and canceled the order on the fence. The fence is a part you put on the bead roller so you could actually guide your metal, your pieces straight. And I told her to go ahead and cancel the order because I was gonna order the other one, and now I decided to keep this one. That's fine, because as always you could reorder. if needed. I don't know, I got a feeling I'm gonna be stubborn and not order it, and if anything I'll probably fabricate it myself. Holy moly, this is bigger than what I thought. What's this? Set screw. That's not looking good already. There's a set screw that was on top of the plastic for whatever reason. I'm not sure where that goes. So this is it. So this bead roller already comes, it already has a die on it. So if you guys can see that right there, yeah, it comes with a die. I think it's pretty hefty, and it comes with other dies also. Let me see if I could hold on a second. I'm gonna mount the camera here so you guys can see what I'm doing. I should have done this a long time ago. I have a tripod built into this little camera, little tripod, and I should have done that. Not to the camera, but onto the this little stick thingy. So right there, that's fine. All right, so I'll probably take this all out of here. Okay, there's other set screws there. I can imagine that's for like the bead rollers or something. Yeah, it looks like it. Alright, comes with a pretty good amount of bead rollers. So this is another thing about this that I wanted to tell people. I was gonna get me a manual, a bead roller from Vibrant, just to do the couplers, but I could stick the tubing right there and do it just exactly the same as the Vibrant one. So I could stick the tubing on this end, adjust it, and bead roll just like the Vibrant one. It does have Zerk fittings, so I could lube the bearings. That's super good. This thing looks super sturdy. It comes with different size dies. Let me see if it comes with yeah, different sizes. Obviously the male and the female of each. I'm not sure if yeah, here's another different kind of die. You kind of do like an edge, like a step edge. That same edge that's on here, I don't know if you guys can see it, that same edge that's on here, it'll contour onto the metal. I'm thinking the one next to it is the female, or the other part of it. Yes, it is. So this would be, and I hope I will be in focus. So this would be like that. It'll have a space in between, and all you do is put them as close as however deep you want the groove to be, and then as soon as you start rolling it, the metal goes in between, and it'll start shaping it that same way. So this is actually super cool to me. Let's see what other different shape. It's just more round stuff, a lot deeper grooves, rounds. Yeah. And all of them, you know, they have their own, their female and male part, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if that's even allowed to say right now. I'm gonna keep saying it. Another square type flange deal. Yeah, deeper one. That's a lot deeper than the other one. And this one is the other way around. This one's a lot shallower. You can see a very small lip on there. This is just another deep flange type deal, little step. It's bigger than the previous one, so. But there you go. That's all of them. I probably shouldn't have taken them out of their plastic since it's encased in like oil or grease or something. But whatever. We're gonna take them out anyway. So they come with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets of dies. It comes with the bead roller and the obviously the handle. So that's pretty cool. I love it. I think it's fine to keep it around. That's not going to be something that I'm not going to use. I'm going to use it. And if it comes to the point where I don't use it, then I'll pass it along to somebody, sell it or whatever. But I'll keep it in the shop. You never know if the electric one cannot be used, because it will be in a stand. This one could actually, now that I think about it, this one could be my on the road one. If I don't have a generator or something like that, I could just keep this one in the hopefully someday a trailer, and I'll be able to take this one with me to events. And if somebody needs something fabricated or welded or whatever, I'll be able to take some tools, welding machines, which are both portable, and then be on the go and help some people out. Nothing like helping people out. So but that's it for that. Let's cross over to here. This is from Ace Race Parts. So I did not, I'm gonna tell you like this, I did not do all my research as far as what was the cheapest place, what was this, which I probably should have taken my time and done that. I did not. But these people had everything I needed, I wanted, I was looking for. I don't think it was a bad price. Hold on, let me clean that. I don't think it was really a bad price for the stuff, so I went ahead and purchased all of this tubing. I have, I think, 10, and that was the only thing I purchased. My T3 Vibrant is, and they're all from Vibrant. So T3 turbo inlet flange. I ordered my Vibrant 2JZ exhaust manifold flange, and also schedule 40 1.5 inch, and they're a foot length. These are 1 foot length. These are actually pipe, not tubing, because it's schedule 40, not gauge. It's schedule. So, and then I got 1.5 inch schedule 40 long radius 90-degree elbow, and they are all 304 stainless steel. The straights, the elbows, and both flanges are 304 stainless steel. That being said, yeah, I got 10 straights and 30 elbows. Yeah, it might be crazy, whatever, but this is not the only time that I'm going to be doing the build. I sure hope it's not. So therefore, I went ahead and bought a whole bunch of that stuff. and I know I'm gonna have a lot of it left over after I finish my manifold. I'm not gonna use nearly as much as what I had there, but I've always said I need to have stuff on hand. There's people that came here that need stuff done, and I have not been able to do it because I don't have the material. And I don't like telling them, oh well, go buy it, and whenever you have it then come back, because then all they're gonna do is, you know what, I'll just go to somebody else that has it on hand. They're probably cheaper anyways, or they're not cheaper. Even if they're more expensive, it's a lot more convenient because they do have it on hand. So I need to have something on hand, so there you go. I am still going to order more stuff. Like so being that this car is so low to the ground, I'm really not sure how low it's gonna be whenever I have the coilover set up. But what I want to do is come out of the turbo at a 3-inch, come down. As soon as I come down, I think I'm not sure if I'm gonna come straight down or go. I might come just straight down, and then whenever I go underneath the car, I'm gonna transition right before the 90 is. Then it's actually gonna transition to a 3-inch flat or oval, and then elbow 90 degree to oval all the way back over the differential to the rear of the car. Everything in an oval. At this moment I still don't know whether I'm gonna put a bumper on, a muffler on the car, even a bumper for that matter, but we shall see. I don't know yet. I don't think you guys have seen the wheels. I went with Rota's Grid V's, the old school, the classics. And I went with the bronze. So one thing, love bronze wheels. I totally love bronze wheels. This is the first chance I've ever had in my life to be able to buy any wheels at all, period. That being said, I love how they look, but they're not gonna stay bronze. The car is already gonna be a bronze, and the color of the car is not gonna match. I do like the color of the car because it will match with white. It will match with black. It matches with white, black, chrome, just about any other color you want to throw it in except this bronze. This is more like a goldish bronze or whatever, and it's just not going to look good with that bronze. Plus, doing everything in bronze and more bronze is just gonna look like doo-doo. So I just don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So I have plans for them. I hope it comes out okay, because I don't want to ruin them, and I won't ruin them if I have whatever I do to them is I'll fix them if I ruin them. But there you go. These are 15 by 9s. Yep, for the back, 0 offset, and for the rear, 15 by 9, 0 offset. They actually look kind of wide because they are just 15, and being that they're 9, that looks super wide for what it really is. I mean, to me, I'm excited. I love this. I mean, even in camera, it kind of looks wide, and it looks wide in person. I mean, I'm looking at it. I'm excited. I mean, this thing is gonna look pretty stout. I did test fit. That's why this is the only wheel out. Is I did test fit it on the car, and it barely sticks out of the fender. So the fitment is actually super dope. I mean, it's perfect. That being said, I'm still gonna cut the lip off of the rear fenders, and I'm going to possibly roll the fender anyways. And I mean, it is what it is. And there's the meaty tires that I have for them. These are, so I got inspired by the Falcon team whenever I went to Grid Life. So I got me a set of Falcon, a Zenus tires. And not only that, like, I didn't want just regular old street treads and whatever. These are more kind of racing tread, kind of, sort of. I mean, the tread on this is so aggressive and so smooth. You could tell they're nice and grippy and stuff. And I mean, and they are, I am gonna be running a little stretch on the rear. On the front, I have not even taken out, I think I've taken one of them out, but I haven't checked it out with the wheel. If you guys see, let me check this one out. And so pretty much matching it up, it's not really gonna be that much of a stretch, to be honest. I mean, it's not really, I don't know, you guys can't really see, but it's not, this is one side, if you guys can see it, and this is the other side. So this lip here has to come out a little bit to be able to match that lip on that wheel. That being said, I mean, it's not much at all. Also, since the front ones are an inch narrower, it's gonna have some nice beefy tires up front. They're all 205s. They're all the same size. The only thing that changes are the wheels. So, I mean, I'm excited. I'm super stoked on this stuff. This is my gauge panel, which will probably end up changing a little bit. These are all my gauges. And also I'll have another extra one for boost somewhere. That being said, I mean, like I said, this might end up changing in the future. I'm not sure. I love this layout. It's simple. I'm not sure if I want to put a boost gauge down here, over here, or somewhere else. Maybe reconfigure the wideband somewhere more visible and put the boost gauge there. I don't know yet. I got oil pressure, water temperature, my volts, tach and speedo, starting button, safety, ignition, and fans. And these are marker lights and headlights. Headlights and tail lights. So let me move this side. And this is my happy parts. Happy go fast parts. This is the GTX 3076. I'm thinking dual ball bearing turbo. You can't even hear anything or whatever. And it's billet. It is a billet compressor wheel. I mean, it's nice. I love this thing. It's my first. Everything you see is all my first on new stuff. Everything here is all first new. I've never bought these kind of tires, sport tires like this. I've never bought new wheels. I've never bought new turbo. I have my tile wastegate and blow off valve there. Never bought that before. I've never bought a 2JZ. Never bought my own tubing, piping, and all these tools. This is all the first. I'm excited. I'm super excited. I said I have that other motorized bead roller coming in. That was quite a bit more expensive. And now I'm trying to pinch pennies. I still have to get another bottle set up for my argon. So instead of running a split, to run like a trickle to my tubing, to my 304 stainless tubing. So you want to be able to back purge this tubing whenever you weld it, because it will if you guys look up the term, that it will sugar on you. It will kind of do this thing on the inside. It'll get all gray, and I bought some undercoating. Oh my gosh, I forgot the name of the undercoating. It's made from U-Pole Raptor liner. I bought some Raptor liner. I hope it's enough to do everything I want. So my thing is, I essentially want to do, after I do the fabrication on the engine bay, everything that needs to be done, fit the engine in, transmission tunnel if I have to do any modification, fit everything. And this is why this stuff is hectic and a lot of people don't want to pay for it. You have to fit everything, do all the custom fabrication for engine, transmission, brakes, fuel lines, you name it. After you're done with every single thing, exhaust, whatever, have to take everything back apart. Not to mention, in order to do the fabrication, while you're doing it, you already taken this stuff apart, back together, apart, back together 1,000 times. Because you put it in there, you measure, cut, take it back out, put it in there, measure, cut, check, you know, it's so repetitive, so monotonous, and it's horrible. It's a long, tedious process, but I love it because the end, whenever everything is together and it's so clean and you take your time and everything is done with good quality tools, quality parts, the work speaks for itself. It's going to be flawless. I have no doubt in my mind. The only thing that I'm kind of worried about is the roof, because somebody, some child jumped on the roof and caved it completely in. So it has some creases on the corners that I'm gonna try to address as much as I can. I don't want to use, I want to use the least Bondo that I can on this car at all. If I replace anything, any metal, it's gonna be completely replaced and welded. Everything is gonna be seam welded, as I've already started. I've already started on the strut mounts and all that stuff. I'm not sure if I'm going to the event tomorrow. If I end up staying because my daughter's sick, I'll just end up working on the car all day and possibly, hopefully, cutting the grass. But I need to get some dry ice and get cracking on the inside. Taking all that sound deadening. There is a lot of it throughout the whole car, all the way from the back all the way to the front. Everything is coming out. There's a lot of it. I still have to take the headliner off. If I do put some kind of interior on, which I kind of want to put new, I want to order new carpet and a new dash so I could flock the dash, and the new carpet is just gonna be black instead of tan, so I can match the interior black. Door panels are either gonna be aluminum and they're gonna be flocked if they are aluminum. If not, they'll probably be wrapped in suede or something to that source. And if not, I'm going to try my best to make my own, and they don't call them door panels a lot. They call them, some other places they call them door cards, like playing cards, but door cards. So I kind of want to do carbon fiber, like a solid sheet of carbon fiber. There's one place that I know, there's probably a lot of places I know that sell carbon fiber. But I want to get a 4x8 sheet and get all the interior panels for the back, on the inside for the doors, and possibly some for the dash. And I know I have to do a firewall for the back of the car because the fuel cell and battery are going to go in the back. Not sure if carbon fiber is allowed because it's still a fiber. So that being said, it'll probably be aluminum. It'll probably be wrapped. I will be, and that was my main thing about getting that bead roller, I will be putting my logo on that bead roll. I will bead roll my logo onto that back panel, and that's gonna be so freaking cool. And if I do the panels in aluminum, the door cards or panels, they will all be bead rolled with my logo on it. Which, now that I think about it, that's actually not a bad idea. I could just do them all in aluminum, forget about it, and freaking bead roll my logo on all of them. That would actually be super cool. We'll see. We'll see. I like carbon fiber. It's a lot lighter. It's a lot cooler looking. but we will see what we come up with. Let's see. You gotta get dry ice for the interior, stitch weld whatever's left on the engine bay. It's not too much work. I tried TIG welding. The metal on this car is so thin and so old, and it's a Japanese car. If it was an American car, it's a different metal, totally different grade of metal, a lot harder on older American cars. But this is Japanese car, it's thin. I tried to TIG weld some of it, and just at very low amperage, you'll just go right through it. So that being said, and there's still a lot of seam sealer on a lot of these parts. You can't really take all of it out. That being said, I'm gonna go back to MIG welding. I'm gonna flap this most of it, and then I'm gonna do the Raptor liner on top of all of it, which that means you probably won't even be able to tell that it's stitch welded or seam welded or whatever you want to call it. It's still gonna have that integrity. So that's it. I do have like more, like the paint. I got all the paint, all of it, primer, black sealer, my paint, good paint, good clear, good quality clear, which is the first time I paid this much for some materials. It was over $600 with a hefty discount, which I always get from the people of CarQuest, which helped me greatly. Always, I am a student, so they give me my discount, and but I've actually never asked them if they give like military discount or not. I am disabled and I'm prior military, so I'm not sure, but either way, they still treat me so good. So yeah, they've hooked me up so well. I did get powder coating, a lot of powder coating in from prismatic powders. They're huge. I mean, I don't get powder from that. I don't get any material for powder coating unless I get it from prismatic powders. So you guys give them a shout out. I've never really got in contact with them as far as trying to be a sponsor for this build. I'm not big enough, I don't think, in the industry yet to try to get sponsors. But I mean, all of this stuff that I've bought, all this vibrant stuff and all this, my die and this is 1.5" round tube die set, and this is my tubing notcher from JD Squared. Man, I love this company. This company is great for all your like tube notching and tube bending and all that stuff. Go to JD Squared, man. They have everything you need. You know, vibrant. I love vibrant. I'm gonna try to, in my shop, I'm gonna try to carry all vibrant stuff for tubing, intercoolers, radiators, caps, shift knob, which they only have one style for now. I love their shift knob anyway. It's all full carbon fiber shift knob, and it's round, it's small, it's nice. Eastwood is a big player in my stuff. My powder coating gun is actually an Eastwood gun, dual voltage. Let me see who else. I mean, Rhoda, Falcon, Garrett. Turbo by Garrett is huge. I love them. You can't go wrong with these people. Real Street Performance helped me out huge, and not really picking turbo because I already had my mind made up as far as turbo, but in helping me as far as the like 82 or going V-band, going T3, whatever, and they helped me big time. Falcon tires, you gotta love Falcon tires. Big deal when it comes to drifting. Falcon tires, odometer gauges. I mean, just I'm pretty sure there's a lot of stuff I haven't covered. GoPro, obviously I'm recording with GoPro stuff. My stand, my little tripod, my other battery charger, my cables, my suction cup, this other charger, you know, my little clamp deal, all the stuff that I have for my GoPro. GoPro is a big thing for me. HTP invert TIG, Miller Welders, Fabrication Live, Lincoln Electric for that hood. That hood is great. I love it. I love that thing. And I'm a Miller guy, but I mean, it is what it is. You can just never go wrong with that hood. It's the 4C hood from Lincoln Electric. I think I'm mentioning everybody. I'm not sure. Vibrant Performance, all these guys, Craftsman, whatever. I mean, Milwaukee Tools, my porta band, and most of my little electric tools, my drill, it's all Milwaukee or Craftsman or whatever. Craftsman is a big thing to me. Ingersoll Rand is a big name brand for me also. I don't know what else. Nason, DuPont. Like I said, CarQuest in Fayetteville. Come check them out. Check them out. Tell Terry's the one that knows the most about paints there. She's old school. She's an older lady. I love her to death. I mean, she's been the biggest help always. She knows who I am. Maybe not by name, because I never really tell her my name. But she knows who I am by face. Every time I go in there, she treats me great. She's fun. She's fun to deal with. She's funny. She's nice, and she knows her stuff. Any new thing that comes out, don't worry about it. She knows it all. So I think that's it, guys. You guys have seen all the new stuff. There's more new stuff on the way. Raptor liner. There's a lot of work that I gotta get done. I'm not sure that I'm gonna get any of it done tomorrow. Like I said, I don't know how the baby is gonna wake up. She's still a little sick. I'm not feeling 100%, but we'll see. Try to get some rest in tonight. And like I said, if I stay, I'll end up doing this whole engine bay. As far as seam sealing it, I will seam welding it. I will seam weld the underneath, which is a whole different story, because I got to put it on 4 jack stands and do everything underneath. It's going to be a lot of work, but it has to be done. Race car life. So I think that's it, you guys. Support the channel, subscribe to the channel. I know this is a long video. I talked this whole video. I couldn't really do anything. It's already 8:11 at night. I'm not really gonna start making a lot of noise or anything like that. This is not a random shop at some whatever that I could just make all the noise. I close the door, make all the noise I want. I can't. This is my house, so, or where we live it right now, in my garage. So, well, we don't live in the garage. I'm saying the house is right there, and I live here. I mean, this is the whatever. You guys know. So that being said, and I'm kind of tired. That being said, I'm gonna cut it now. You guys support the channel. You guys have been great supporters. I know at one time I only had 1 subscriber. Now I have 10, and I appreciate you guys for that. Go to my page on Facebook if you can, please. I would appreciate it greatly. And follow my pages, Unknown Destiny and Unknown Destiny Fabrication. And also go to my Instagram at Unknown Destiny and follow me there. Subscribe to the channel. Thumbs up, thumbs down, comment. Please tell me what you think about the videos. If you like them, if you don't, whatever it is. Comment, please let me know what I can improve on. I know camera is one big deal. I need to get me a different camera. I thought this was gonna be the greatest thing, and it is for now, because I am able to do these videos, and this is what I have. This is how it's gonna have to be for now. But I do need to get another camera for vlogging and leave the GoPros for like other action shots and other different shots and whatever. But support my channel. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Tell me what you think. Subscribe to it. Hit the notification button so you guys know every time I put a video up. You guys could watch it. I still post them on my pages on Facebook, on my personal account on Facebook. So You guys can see it there if you follow me on any of my pages. I will be posting all of my videos there also. So that being said, I appreciate your support. I do have shirts for sale, so go on my Facebook pages and look at the designs, order some shirts. They're $20, and for a while they're gonna be, all the proceeds are gonna be going to the people in Puerto Rico. 50% of the proceeds, the other 50% is gonna go to getting more shirts and more materials, so I could do more stuff for sale, so I could give more money to Puerto Rico. It's devastating what happened over there. I still haven't been able to get in contact with my children, with my father, with my sisters, my brother, stepmom, stuff like that. There's a lot of family I haven't been able to get in contact with. So please, for the time being, 50% of everything I get from the shirts is gonna go to Puerto Rico, not just to my family, it's just in general to Puerto Rico to help support what they're going through over there. So it'll probably go through the Red Cross or to whoever, whatever donation place I could donate it to that goes over there to help them out. That's where it's gonna go. So you guys help me out, and I'm not really gonna profit for this because I still have to come out of pocket to be able to send stuff over there and whatever. But even then, what you guys buy is gonna help greatly and helping that cause. I mean, everything is like, yeah, it's bad. It's pretty bad. I'm not gonna go into details. I've already been, this is 41, almost 42 minutes long. So you guys take care. Thank you for your support again. Stay tuned for more on this build. I haven't touched the car in like a few days. I've been so busy, but stay tuned. Hopefully tomorrow, depending on what happens, I'll build some more on it, and I'll have you guys right here with me, being a part of this full build on this car. So thank you for your support, and as always, God bless.